Shalom, this is Sophia, the American Mariam, and this is my second time trying to record this video because I didn't realize it wasn't recording at first. So, this is just to give you some information on the Restored Daughter Zion fast. And I did put up a flyer about it that you can print out. It has the Atlantean protection symbol on it. You might want to take that and put it with your 369 prayer book or whatever. This is just so everyone can have all the same information. So the fast is going to start on Lugnazda, and it's going to go through the fall equinox. That's August 1st through September 21st. And so if you're a person who is into planning, we will always be fasting from the cross quarter holidays to the equinoxes. So the next one will be February 1st in bulk, and that will go through spring equinox, which we don't have an end date for that because we observe the sun changing stations, and that when the sun changes stations, we will know that is our that marks our what is it called, Sabbath for the next year, and then the next day after that is the actual first day of the year. So anyway, so this fast is going to be a little bit more than 40 days, and as I mentioned in my other video that didn't get recorded, is that this is a personal fast. So I just provided a basic outline. You want to take what is useful to you and you want to use it. You want to apply it as necessary. You want to customize this for yourself. If you don't think you need to do 40 days, don't do 40 days. If you want to do the whole time with us, do the whole time. If you want to do, 8 days symbolically, that's fine too. It is up to you. I am just outlining what I am going to do and how I'm going to handle this so that this information can be public. My own protection. So, again, the title of the fast is Restored Daughter Zion Fast. I am not saying that I am Daughter Zion. I do not know, and I'm not asking. That's not why I'm doing this fast. This is not about me. What I have read in the scriptures, it clearly says that no one will be restored before Daughter Zion. And so we need Daughter Zion to be restored so that everyone else can be restored. Jew, Gentile, heathen alike. No one will be restored until Daughter Zion is restored. And so that is why I am doing this fast, because I would like to see the restoration of this planet. And I know that it cannot occur until Daughter Zion is restored. And that is the point of the fast. And so everybody can have their own point. If you know for a fact you're a daughter of Zion, whatever, more power to you. I don't care. I don't care who it is. I just want that Daughter Zion to be restored so that the whole planet as a whole can be restored. It's very clear how this thing happens. So the patroness for the fast is Saint Philomena. Now, I know a lot about Saint Philomena. I have tried to record a video about this previously, but I was not given the authorization to share that information at the time. So as soon as I'm given the authorization, I will share that information. However, I suggest that you go and look her up. The videos on YouTube are pretty good. They'll tell you a little bit about her and what she had to endure and all of that stuff. The part that they won't tell you is the part that I know, which is how she connects into this whole story, which I've talked about a little bit, but I'm going to do a whole video and just talk about that. Okay, the scripture that we're using as the theme for our fast is Nehemiah 5:11. And it says, "Restore now to them, even this day, their lands, their vineyards, and their olive groves." Restore now to them, even this day, their lands, their vineyards, their olive groves, and their houses. Also 100-fold of the money and grain, the new wine and oil that you have charged them. That's Daughter Zion got to be restored. That's the restoration. That's the restoration we need to see. The mantra that I came up with, and of course feel free to look at my other video describing how to put together your own personalized mantra. This is the one that I'm going to use in my 369 prayer. So basically, let me tell you the mantra first, and then I'll talk about that when I talk about the 369 prayer. So the mantra is, I am aligns daughter Zion and the petitioners to the frequency of experiencing restoration and protection. Okay. And if you look at the video that I did about the sentence, the mantra explains the I am process and how that works. So the suggested parameters, again, this is what I'm going to do for sure. Everything else is going to be based on, what I can do. But I'm going to fast from sundown to sunup with the circadian clock. And yes, that does leave me a lot of time that I can eat. So I am going to try to keep it within a, 6 or 8 hour window, but I'm not adding that to my parameters. That's just what I'm going to try to do. And then I'm going to do every day the 369 prayer, 369 mantra and prayer. I put it like that because I'm going to write my mantra 3, 6, and 9 times every day, 3 in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, 9 times at night. And I'm going to do my prayer that I shared on my other page, Ortho Sister. I'm going to do my Orthodox prayer every day with my 369 mantra. And I'm also going to activate that energy and send it out to align everybody to this particular frequency. So I put the Atlantean protection symbol on there so that people can have it. You can print that out. I have a black and white copy of this flyer too that you can print out. If you don't want it in color, then you can take that little symbol and activate it with your pendulum to protect your house, wherever you put it to protect. Have that protection symbol because what that symbol does, and I'll have to do another video on that, what that does is it actually, any evil eye, negative energy that's being sent to you, it bounces it back. So for example, if you know that on our last fast, the fast last year that I called, it was extremely difficult. I did not even myself think I was going to make it through it. Had I had this symbol activated to bounce back all the negative energy, that would have probably been helpful. So what I'm saying is you can use this technology to protect you. So you can be assured that I am not going to gather your energy as a part of this fast and use it for whatever I'm going to use it for. That's why I'm saying all of this is personal. This is customizable. You do what feels comfortable to you. And as a protection, I am giving you the symbol so that you can ensure that I am not stealing your energy to use it for something. Because that symbol, it prevents these tethers from being formed. I'm not tethering myself to any person who is participating in this fast. This is personal. It's an independent fast that we are doing at the same time to capitalize on the available energy. This is not a fast that I am doing to collect your energy and use it for whatever purposes. And I've given you the protection symbol to ensure that on your own. So what I've done with this symbol is that I have activated it with my pendulum. And if you don't have a black dove pendulum, you can see if your pendulum will do it. I can't make any promises. I know my devices, this is what I can do with my devices. I activated with that brown frequency to protect out 100 feet, 100 miles, whatever, to the outside of your home, depending on what you have access to. That's what I do. And then I let the pendulum continually emit that frequency out. Now, if you have a gemstone pendulum, you may be able to, I don't know. Look, I don't know. You just have to ask your pendulum if it can do it. But for sure, you can activate it to protect you. Now, your household out further, I don't know how that works, and I don't have any other pendulums on me, so I can't even check and see if other pendulums can do that. So that is something that you will have to experiment with on your own to see. Ask your pendulum what it can do. So I hope this is helpful information. I did want to get this out so people could know. And as more information becomes available, I will share it with you. So shalom, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video.